Assalamualaikum, it's Mirza Ali. How are you? How's everything? I just finished 3 miles running and my heart rate was 175, which is good. Once you are, it's different with every person, but once you are in a certain level of range of heart rate, you are in a fat burning zone. And there's a thing that we talk in my friend circle, that's run for life. You don't run for, there's a way, there are two ways. It can be double-edged sword, right? The meaning can be taken on two different directions. Either it's a run away from life or run for life, right? So when you're running for your life. You're working on your vitality. You know what vitality is? It's the invisible part of your body. What you see is a visible part, and that is an invisible part. So at one time, we are a visible creature, and at the same time, we are invisible creature. Same thing happened with our spirituality. Same thing happens with our physical fitness. What you see is a visible piece of your life. But what you see, the invisible part, is the inside part of your body, which is like your cardiovascular system, your respiratory system, your immune, your neurological function, your orthopedic function, your kidney function, your liver function, and everything, your blood pressure, your diabetes, and all those health aspects of your life. That is the invisible part. So if you are challenging yourself in a physical fitness, the invisible part is most important than visible part. Let me be very honest with you. Even in the spirituality, in the mindset, the behavior that you reflect, that is a visible part. But beyond that visibility, there is invisibility. And that invisibility component of your body, if your mind, is your thoughts, is your emotions, is your feelings, your beliefs, that will define you, that will game change everything. When you change the way you look at the things that you look at, they change. It's all about perception of situation, perception of reality. So yesterday I was having conversation with my daughter. I was in a walk, and yesterday I was slow, but today I just recovered my COVID, and I'm back at my regimen, my daily protocol, my daily ritual. So all those people who are committed, they believe, they work on something called ritualistic continuous improvement. So as a growth-minded person, as a challenge taker person, as somebody who wants to push themselves beyond the pain barrier, and that's where the growth happens, Growth always happens into turning your fears into your fuels, having faith over fear, and making this thing non-negotiable with your brain, with your mind. Because your mind is a manufacturer of negative thoughts. Your mind is a manufacturer of negative self-imposed limiting beliefs. Your mind is a manufacturer of excuses. So be allergic to the excuses. Excuses are the lies that we tell ourselves. Now I have a sister. She sent me a message. She saw my video yesterday, and she was asking me how to stay committed. So yesterday I was saying that everything is a function of your commitment, right? Commitment happens when you become the overseer, when you become the observer, when you become the permitter to your mind. Awareness is the first step to change. When you start living in the awareness level, that's when you are able to reshape yourself. You're able to rewire, reframe, recondition, reperceive, reparadigm shift, repattern your patterns of existence, and you can turn everything into your desired outcome. You turn your mess into a message, turn your garbage into gold, turn your trash into cash, turn your pain into purpose, turn your traumas into triumphs, turn your wounds into wisdom, turn your acorns into oak trees, turn your lemons into lemonades, turn your anger into resolution. And it's all about turning, negotiating your mind, and committed. So how to stay committed? It's just like having utmost clarity and confidence and courage to take those actions. So be logically aligned. I know logically that if I work out, I will be a performer. because it's a chain. If one area of your life is bleeding energy, leaking power, it will impact your spirituality. Let me be very honest with you. If you're physically fit, in Urdu, there's a sentence called Jaan hai to jahan hai, right? If you're physically fit, you are able to perform your spiritual rituals. Let me be very honest with you. If you're physically fit, you need your body when it's needed. You're able to play with your kids. You are able to perform your spiritual rituals. And if your body and your being, your spirituality, your tranquility, your peace of mind is at optimum level, then you can perform, be emotionally fit in your relationship. So you have a mental fitness, you have physical fitness, and that actually bleeds into your social fitness. And if somebody says any derogatory thing to you, you're not reacting, you're responding. Either we respond or either we react. Reaction is thoughtless, response is thoughtful, right? So problem is not the problem. Your and my response or reaction to the problem is always the problem. However, when you change the way you look at the things that you look at, they change. It's all about perception of situation, perception of the reality, how you see reality and how you respond to it. It's your response that matters, right? So you become the overseer, you become the permitter, you become the observer to your thoughts, and you're able to turn any mess into a message. You're able to rewire your brain and negotiate everything to your desired outcome. And these are some tools and tricks and techniques that I teach everybody. So whoever wants to be part of my upcoming workshop, I will teach you all those traits and tools of the trade, and how you can be on the steering wheel of your life by taking extreme ownership or focus, accountability, and radical responsibility with your life. At one time you're the puppet or you're the master. Don't let the puppet inside you control the master. No, it's the other way around. You're the master who's controlling the puppet. And be committed. What did I tell in the earlier conversation yesterday when I was walking out with my daughter? All I was saying is, you become logically aligned. Then you become emotional about it. Once you're logically aligned and emotionally aligned, then you have to be physically aligned. You have to take massive, offensive, resourceful, committed, imperfect, inspired, fast, decisive, measurable, results-oriented actions to get to the result of your life. And results are the fruits. Fruits are the fruits of your labor. If there's a problem with the fruit, you go back to that root and plant and the seed. And in the Bible, there's a verse. You shall know them by their fruits. दरख्त अपने फल से पहचाना जाता, right? So plant those seeds through your thoughts and let not your mind negotiate, because motivation will get you started, transformation will keep you going. But there's something called ruthless focus and discipline that are the trade of masters. If you want to be part of my upcoming workshop, leave me your information. I will teach you how to make this mind work like unshakable, bulletproof muscle that works for you, not works against you. You're the master, you're not the puppet, right? You're the overseer, you're the observer, you're the permitter, you're the thermostat, you're not the temperature, right? So leave me your information. I'm gonna be sharing link very soon in my other group, the Urdu group called Multiple Streams of Income, and obviously in this group. And I will tell you how one area of your life will feed and bleed into the other area of your life. And you and I, we as a men or women, we are as good as we challenge ourselves to the next plateau, because top of every mountain is the bottom of other mountain, right? So all these things that I'm speaking with the conviction and confirmation, it didn't happen overnight. You have to have ritualistic continuous improvement to improve yourself. And that's what commitment is. How to stay on the course of action. Once the excitement or motivation veers out, you bring yourself back with the logical alignment, clarity and emotional alignment, then physical alignment, then spiritual alignment. Once you're in line, you become dangerous. You become dangerous for the right reason. Whoever wants to be part of my upcoming workshop, I want you to leave me your information. Very soon I'm going to be publishing a link, and it will be a short session for few selected individuals. And I'm going to give you the tools and tricks and traits that will take your life towards the next plateau, towards the next growth trajectory, and how you stay committed with consistency and persistency and clarity and confidence and courage, with the right kind of perception and perspective that would lead you into the power and harness you the unshakable potential toward the purpose and profit and prosperity of your life, towards the ultimate productivity and production, to be high performer, high achiever, high producer, heavy hitter in a business and marketplace, you being competitor, right? So all those people who want to be part of this, and anybody who think my content is free, so if this content will empower anybody, share this content forward. That is your best compliment towards me. This is a group where I'm going to be speaking in English because I have a lot of international fan following who are joining me in this group. But here's the part: be committed. Your commitment is a function of your result, and your results are the function of your commitment. What you see on the foreground is a function of your background, and your background is a function of your foreground. So your inner reality, inner intention will manifest into external reality. It's inhibition, it's excitation before inhibition. So be committed to your success. Be the best version of yourself, because yesterday was history, tomorrow is a mystery. Be in a moment, own the moment, seize the moment, own you now, because there is the power of now. A person who's logically aligned and emotionally aligned and physically aligned and spiritually aligned, he's dangerous. He's right on the line and length. Universe will get out of your own way. Then you are every impossibility will become possibility for yourself. You play the impossible games every day. And purpose of life is growth and expansion, to be better today than you were yesterday, towards the growth trajectory. And it's a never-ending cycle. It's a never-ending journey. Yesterday I wasn't able to speak much because my daughter was next to me. But today I just finished my 3 miles running, right? I'm somebody who had a back injury, and there were like 3 doctors. They were saying that, you know, like, hey, he might be on a wheelchair. He might not be able to run. He might not be able to walk. But you know what? Once you are committed, once you respond to your conviction and confirmation, you are fearless, you are limitless, you are unstoppable, you are unbreakable, you are unshakable. You lean, mean fighting machine towards this battle called living. So be the best version of yourself. Love and respect. This is Mirza and I'm done speaking. Be committed. Be committed. Everything is a function of your commitment. Get out of your own way. Never embrace the lower version of you, because the future impossible version of you is even more powerful. Love and respect.